Hello, yo. How are we today? So, for those of you that don't know this book, or if you do for that matter, it's called The Prophecies Begin Warriors into the Wild by Erin Hunter, who is a #1 New York Times best selling author, and this is her book right here. If you're wondering who that cat is, it's Rusty, who becomes Firepaw and then Fireheart. So here is the beginning. I will only read this part and the prologue today, and I will have more tomorrow. But kitty pets can't be warriors, Greypaw blurts out. They don't have a warrior blood. Warrior blood, Bluestar echoes with a sigh. Too much of that has been spilled lately. She falls silent and Lionheart meows. Bluestar is only offering you training, young kid. There is no guarantee you would become a full warrior. Understand that she does not make this offer lightly. If you wish to train with us, we will have to take you into our clan. You must either live with us and respect our ways or return to your two-leg place and never come back. You cannot live with a paw in each world. If you're wondering what that is, it's called a warning. So you will see that a lot in books. But yes, that part was just read, so now it is time to go to the prologue, which starts with the battle. So here we go. Prologue. A half moon glowed on smooth granite boulders, turning them silver. The silence was broken only by the ripple of water from the swift black river and the whisper of trees in the forest beyond. There was a stirring in the shadows, and from all around, lithe dark shapes crept stealthily over the rocks. Unsheathed claws glinted in the moonlight. Wary eyes flashed like ember, which is a color of yellow. And then, as if on a silent signal, the creatures leaped at each other, and suddenly the rocks were alive with wrestling, screeching cats. At the corner of the frenzy of fur and claws, a massive dark tabby shape pins a bracken-colored tom to the ground and draws up his head triumphantly. "Urquhart," the tabby growled. "How dare you hunt in our territory? The Sunny Rocks belong to Thunderclan." "Turn it tonight, Tiger Claw," Urquhart warns. "This will be just another River Clan hunting ground." The bracken-colored tom spat back. A warning yowl came from the shore, shrill and anxious. "Look out! More River Clan warriors are coming!" Tiger Claw turned to see sleek, wet bodies sliding out of the water below the rocks. The drenched River Clan warriors bounded silently up the shore and hurled themselves into battle, without even stopping to shake the water from their fur. The dark tabby glared down at Urquhart. "You may swim like otters, but you and your warriors do not belong in this forest." If you're wondering what the hell that was, it was an insult, so be careful out there, Huns. He draws back his lips and shows his teeth as the cat struggles beneath him. The desperate scream of a Thunderclan she-cat rose above the clamor. A wiry River Clan Tom had pinned the brown warrior flat on her belly. Now he lunges toward her neck with jaws still dripping from his swim across the river. Tiger Claw heard the cry and let go of Urquhart. With a mighty leap, he knocked the enemy warrior away from the she-cat. "Quick, Mousefur, run," he orders, before turning on the River Clan Tom who had threatened her. Mouser scrambled to her paws, wincing from a deep gash on her shoulder, and raced away. Behind her, Tiger Claw spat with rage as the River Clan Tom sliced open his nose. Blood blinded him for an instant, but he lunged forward regardless and sank his teeth into the hind leg of his enemy. The River Clan cat squealed and struggled free. Tiger Claw! The yell came from a warrior with a tail as red as fox fur. This is useless. There are too many River Clan warriors. No, Redtail. Thunderclan will never be beaten. Tiger Claw yowls back, leaping to Redtail's side. This is our territory. Blood was welling around his broad muzzle, and he shook his head impatiently, scattering scarlet drops onto the rocks. Thunderclan will honor your courage, Tiger Claw, but we cannot afford to lose any more of our warriors, Redtail urges. Bluestar would never expect her warriors to fight against those impossible cats. These impossible odds. We will have another chance to avenge this defeat. He meets Tiger Claw's amber-eyed gaze steadily, then rears away and springs onto a boulder at the edge of the trees. Retreat, Thunderclan! Retreat! He yowls. At once, his warriors squirm and struggle away from their opponents. Spitting and snarling, they back toward Redtail. For a heartbeat. The River Clan cats looked confused. Was this battle so easily won? Then Oakhart yells a jubilant cry. As soon as they heard him, the River Clan warriors raise their voices and join their deputy in caterwauling their victory. Redtail looks down at his warriors. With a flick of his tail, he gives the signal and the Thunderclan cats dive down the far side of the Stunning Rocks, then disappear into the trees. Tiger Claw follows last. He hesitates at the edge of the forest and glances back at the blood-stained battlefield. His face was grim, his eyes in furious slits. Then he leaps after his clan into the silent forest. In a deserted clearing, an old gray she-cat sat alone, staring up at the clear night sky. All around her, in the shadows, she could hear the breathing and stirring of sleeping cats. A small tortoise-shell she-cat emerges from a dark corner, her paw steps quick and soundless. The gray she-cat dips her head in greeting. How's Mouser? She meows. Her wounds are deep, Bluestar, answers the tortoise-shell, settling herself on the night-cool grass. But she is young and strong. She will heal quickly. And the others? They will all recover, too. Bluestar sighs. We are lucky not to have lost any of our warriors this time. You are a gifted medicine cat, Spottedleaf. She tilts her head again and studies the stars. I am deeply troubled by tonight's defeat. Thunderclan has not been beaten in its own territory since I became leader, she murmurs. The former leader is Sunstar, who had appointed Bluestar as his deputy, who back then she was called Bluefur. But you'll see more of that later on as Bluestar, not Bluefur. These are difficult times for our clan. The season of New Leaf is late, and there have been fewer kits, meaning tiny cats, kittens. For long, kits is just short for kittens. ThunderClan needs more warriors needs more warriors, if it is to survive. But the year is only just beginning, Spottedleaf points out calmly. There will be more kits when Greenleaf comes. The gray cat twitches her broad shoulders. Perhaps, but training our young to become warriors takes time. If the ThunderClan is to defend its territory, it must have new warriors as soon as possible. Are you asking StarClan for answers? Meows Spottedleaf gently. following Bluestar's gaze and staring up at the swath of stars glittering in the dark sky. It is at times like this we need the words of ancient warriors to help us. Has Starclan spoken to you? Bluestar asks. Not for some moons, Bluestar. Suddenly, a shooting star blazes over the treetops. Spottedleaf's tail twitches and the fur along her spine bristles. Bluestar's ears prick, but she remains silent as Spottedleaf continues to gaze upward. After a few moments, Spottedleaf lowers her head and turns to Bluestar. It was a message from StarClan, she murmurs. A distant look comes into her eyes. Fire alone can save our clan. Fire? Bluestar echoes. But fire is feared by all the clans. How can it save us? Spottedleaf shakes her head. I don't know, she admits. But this is the message StarClan has chosen to share with me. The Thunderclan leader fixes her clear blue eyes on the medicine cat. You have never been wrong before, Spottedleaf, she meows. If StarClan has spoken, then it must be so. Fire will save our clan. That was the first part, but the summary is fire alone can save our clan. For generations, 4 clans of cats have shared the forest. But ThunderClan is in grave danger, and ShadowClan grows stronger every day. In the midst of this turmoil appears a house cat named Rusty, who may turn out to be the bravest warrior of them all. Here are the books, and then we have the series, The Prophecies Begin, The New Prophecy, Power of Three, Omen of the Stars, A Vision of Shadows, The Broken Code, Dawn of the Clans, and so on and so forth. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you tomorrow with Chapter 1. Thank you and bye. Have a good day.